Hey everybody, Prepper Nurse 1 here. Still raining here at the homestead. Tanks are all full, which is a good thing. Even, like I said, the tanks over behind the wolf's lair, they're completely full now. So that is good. It's weird. You go from we don't have enough water or rain, we haven't had enough, to now they're calling, flash flood warnings everywhere, and the creeks are now full and overflowing and just rolling. So where 2 days ago they were pretty much bone dry. Crazy how weird things go like that, but that's kind of how it goes. But anyway, wanted to talk to you guys. Obviously the hurricane is coming into Florida. They're saying it's going to either be a Cat 3 or a Cat 4 when it hits. Certain places are going to have up to 20-foot surges, and a lot of damage, is going to be done. A lot of people have been evacuated out of the area where they say that the hurricane is going to hit. But again, so you have this situation. This hurricane is coming. It's coming in your direct path. Why again do so many people wait until the last minute to do anything? If I lived in Florida, which I would never live in Florida. I love Florida. I think Florida's awesome. Weather's fantastic. A lot of great people down there. So don't think that I hate Florida. I would never be in Florida as a prepper because too flat. Basically, if you're leaving on land, there's one way in and one way out. You're on that peninsula, and you're only getting out one way, which can be easily blocked off. Too hot, if there is no power, now how are you staying cool? Even in the wintertime, it can be quite warm down there. So too many negatives from my perspective to want to be down there, living there full time. But anyway, the people that live down in Florida, why are they not more prepared? Now, I'm sure some are, don't get me wrong. But if I lived in Florida, I would have the plywood all ready to go, to cover the windows, for the hurricane, for the house, and have them stored in an outbuilding or, a shed or whatever the case may be. I'd have everything squared away and ready to rock, and, have it strapped down the best that you possibly can, for those reasons. But people will, and then obviously you'd want to have your backup generator if you were going to try to ride out the storm, to be able to deal with that type of a situation. But people, again, don't do anything. They wait to the last minute. They go out and get the stuff, and then they do it. And they're all running around like a chicken with their head cut off, which to me is insane. It's insanity. That's insane. Why would you not just be ready? Have things squared away so that you don't have to worry about that. Obviously, there's going to be a lot of power outages. So, for the people that are in the path of that hurricane, you're absolutely in my thoughts, and I hope that you all make it. I hope that we don't have any loss of life. Unfortunately, there probably will be loss of life, because there always is during these events, because people take stupid chances or they do something that they shouldn't do. They don't heed the advice of either getting out, or they're out there trying to do something in the bad weather, and then something happens. So a lot of bad things could happen in that type of a situation. But again, it always brings me back, folks. Always brings me back to when a true SHTF event happens, and now here you are, you're stuck in this spot, and you're dealing with flooding. You're dealing with possibly your water being contaminated and all those type of things. What would you do? What is your game plan? And again, most people don't have a game plan at all, which is sad. Really, really, truly sad, again, in my opinion. So something to think about. Again, you just never know what can happen. You never know what's going to happen. But we try to prepare the best way that we possibly can to be as ready as we possibly can be. So that's kind of my take on that. I think it's important to be ready. Natural disasters are not going to stop. They're going to continue to happen. And so the more ready we are for those, the better off we're going to be in the long run. And so again, once again, I will always continue to encourage you all to prepare, be as ready as you possibly can be, because again, we never know. I was like, where'd she go? She's under the table. But again, like I said, just do what you can do. Control what you can control. I think that's the most important part. And if you do that, you're going to be in much, much better shape. So anyway, yeah, so we've had steady rain. Not heavy downpours, but it's been a steady rain. And, like I said, the creeks are definitely full now, and they're flowing. And we're supposed to still get more rain. There's like rain in the forecast, I think, almost for the next 5 days. So maybe not steady rain like it has been today, but, depending on where the hurricane travels when it comes up, it's supposed to hit landfall today. I believe tonight is supposed to hit landfall. And so, depending on what path it takes, and they have a kind of an idea that it's going to miss West Virginia, but we may get some remnants of the rain cells from that. I don't know. We'll have to see. But, again, if you're prepared, you're ready for those situations, then it's not that big of a deal. When you are unprepared and not ready for whatever may happen, that's where panic sets in and, oh my God, what are we going to do now? That power goes out. What are we going to do? Well, you have choices. You always have choices. So just some things to think about. I want people to think about that again. Being ready, putting yourselves in situations where you're going to be okay, that's important. That's really, really important. So just wanted to share my thoughts with you on that. Like I said, again, there's going to be a lot of power outages. How long people are going to be without power, we shall see. But, I want you to think about when a true SHTF event happens, there will be no warning that hurricane is coming. You're just going to, see in the distance that, oh my God, this looks bad. And then if you are prepared for it, you're going to be able to handle it better. When you're not prepared for it, that's when disaster happens. So be ready, folks. Always try to do the best that you can. Prepare the best way that you can. So that's just kind of my thoughts on that. Remember, we truly are all in this together. We are one race called the human race. As soon as we figure that out, we will be in better shape. Also, remember to hug and kiss the ones that you love. Tell them every day. Tomorrow's not guaranteed. We never know what's going to happen in life, so it's important that we tell the people that we care about every day how we feel. Last but not least, STD, step, thing, and day. One step at a time, one thing at a time, and one day at a time. Whatever you are trying to accomplish, whatever you're trying to do, you can do it. The only one stopping you from achieving your goals is going to be you. That's it, nobody else. Stay positive, stay away from the negativity, and you're going to be just fine. I hope you all have a great day, and I will talk to you later. Prepper Nurse 1, out for now.